Last week on A Dream Called Meraaai, we finally delivered Meraai's still unbeating heart to BG Engineering to be rebored. Smoke and John put some styling finishing touches to our main stairway. We met our bright spark Donald, who is installing Meraai's solar power system, and we started to add green candy floss to our roof for insulation. This week, on the one hand, things go skiff, very skiff. And on the other hand, we have an amazing experience when one of South Africa's biggest bus and train window manufacturing companies pays Meraaai a visit. All this and so much more in episode 59 of A Dream Called Meraaai. It is a new day, it is a new week, and will we have any challenges? Every week something crops up that sort of rattles one cage, but things are moving along very nicely. Look over my shoulder, look at those stairs. It's fantastic what Smoke and John and Brahm have been able to do there. I mean, just look at this. Are these not the most beautiful steps ever? Smoke and John has done some amazing work here. The stairs will all fold up and the steps will clip into place on the outside of the main door. There's still some tweaking to be done, but the ideas are all there. What must still be designed are the stairs that will go here to give access to the passenger seat. If one looks at this photo, you can see that this door was the main doorway that bus passengers entered through. We need a similar setup so that access to the passenger seat is not a boot camp exercise. Did I mention at the beginning of this insert that we wouldn't have any challenges, or did I say we would have challenges? Well, we do, and it's the stairs, particularly the stairs at the driver's door. We've raised this vehicle's body by 100 mils, plus the tires have lifted it even higher. So, getting in and out is actually going to be quite a thing. Smoke and John sets about making a frame for the front stairs without really knowing what they will look like. Brahm and Smoke and John combined efforts to come up with a possible solution.
What's your thought process here, Brahm?
We're thinking of putting it flush with your side on your bus, to put one step there and the other step at the bottom, and then obviously and box it in, and then put your grip handle there at the top and inside the bus.
Smoke and John spends the next few hours working on a frame for the front steps. Watching him work is watching a guy who knows his stuff and knows it well. Smoke and John has welded, it looks like a whole big chunks of square tubing together, which I have no idea what he's doing. You need to find out.
It's going to basically build another piece like that, it's going to be like that, and then I'll cut it eventually over there, and then that would be one side and this would be the other side.
I only really understand what Smoke and John is talking about when he separates the two steps he welded together. He made a mirror image frame to get the exact size. Clever boy. I leave him to it and focus on Meraai's heart. I'm on my way to collect Meraai's engine. Our camera shy mate Anthony has completed the job. Only thing we're still missing in that department is the manifold and a 5-speed gearbox. Apparently we need this manifold for the turbo. I have a nervous feeling in my gut regarding the fact that we still do not have this manifold and gearbox. We have spent quite a bit on the modifications to the engine so that it can accommodate a turbo. At BG Engineering, the piston boring machine is hard at work on someone else's engine. That gut feeling I had suddenly gets a lot more hectic. Talking about challenges, sometimes I just want to sit down and cry. So there's a problem now. The guys have rebored this block, and these new pistons, which cost me an arm and a leg, are the wrong ones. Yeah, they're wrong. The ups and downs of our quest to build our future home on wheels from scratch are extreme. One moment you are riding a wave of euphoria and enthusiasm. The next you are in a pit of despair. a dark tunnel. No one said this would be easy, but I did think we were cruising along very nicely with everything on track. I guess I was pretty naive when I thought that if we sent the pistons with the engine block, there wouldn't be any issues. Because, I mean, yeah. But, I was wrong, eh? This week somebody posted on our YouTube channel that watching Meraaai was like watching paint dry. Well, I tell you what, hey, I would rather sit and watch paint dry than go through this. I'm so frustrated. Anyway, onwards, upwards, onwards, upwards. A plan has already been made to get the pistons exchanged for the correct ones. So my spirits are on the up. I headed home for a stiff scotch and an early night. Nothing like a good night's sleep to clear the old cobwebs and get the head back on track. Also woke up thinking about words. And the word I was thinking about is koi. Now, koi is like one of those big goldfish, which costs about the same price as a motorhome. Or a koei. A koei is a cow in Afrikaans. And you get a koi. A koi is a bed. And I have bought a koi, not a cow. A koi. I bought one of those. A whole bunch of athletes and rugby players endorse these beds, so I really hope the hype is real. So this koi is our bed in a box. I'm not going to open it now because apparently this thing just goes. So we're going to wait until we're ready, and then we will position it in the back of Meraaai, and then I don't know if you pull a ripcord or what, but we will open it up and see what's in the box. The beds are rated at 130 kilograms for each side. Something I am not worrying about these days, as my weight loss has passed the 10 kg mark, so all is great on that front. I mentioned highs and lows earlier. Well, let's get high. Sure, been a bit of a rough week so far, but there is some good news, and that is I am expecting Sena windows to arrive any moment. The man from Sena Windows, who is also one of the owners of the company, wastes no time in showing us what he has in store for Meraaai. Leaning out the back window there with Smoke and John is Tony from Sena Windows. And what he's done, and it's actually a great idea, he's brought templates with him, and it's sort of scale templates of the windows and what they're going to look like. And so he's first going to stick them up all around the outside of Meraaai, and then we'll have a look at it and just see where we need to change things. A simple and effective way of giving us an idea of what the windows will look like. We started at the back and worked our way forwards. This is such a cool idea. Bram tapes the driver's side panel in place, and immediately one gets an idea of the final look. Next we moved to Meraai's left side. I stepped back and took in what Tony had prepared for us, and really liked what I saw. Tony made a few changes, did a few tweaks, and seemed happy with what his plans were.
Well, we want to really do a fantastic job for your windows, give it a beautiful flush finish. It's going to look amazing when it's finished.
I hope so.
No, I can promise you, you're going to be happy. That's if I got all my sizes correct.
Tony then showed us the quality of a Sena Windows product that was installed on this Ford bus that Bram and his team are busy converting for a client. Meraai's windows will be a wee bit bigger than this. Now that's what I call service. If somebody who is as big as Sena Windows is prepared to fly down from Joburg, come and visit our little old Meraaai and pay so much attention to the detail that we're looking for, I mean, it's just fantastic, and that's how business should be done. So kudos to Sena and all the guys. I am really looking forward to seeing what they do for us. It is fantastic to end an episode on a positive note. However, I am still concerned about not being able to source a manifold and a 5-speed gearbox for our OM 352 engine. It has been a crazy week, and relieved it's over, but a lot going on and a lot to look forward to. I'm really looking forward to seeing what Tony and the guys send us back. because the next thing that'll happen is they're going to go and they'll make up sketches based on the measurements and send it to us, and then we make our final decision and then make the thing. They want to get the order in this year, and so that they can go into production in January, and so hopefully January, February we got our windows. But thanks for watching and keep safe. Remember to like us on Facebook and subscribe to our channel on YouTube. We are also on Twitter. You will find us under A Dream Called Meraai. Until next time, keep your dreams alive.